Hey guys, what's up? My name is Art and welcome back to another video. Oh man, it's been a really weird weekend. Really real weird week. Luckily I'm off tomorrow and Monday, so that's good. It's been snowing technically on and off all week. Snowing again, the roads are not the best, but you make do what you can. Let's try to keep this fresh and light. Okay, well, first thing is that I want to say thank you to Lone Star Rocker. Lone Star Rocker, yes. Sometimes I can't pronounce things. He did a really cool video recently, and it's better than what I would come up with. But hey, that was awesome. He comments on my videos every now and then, and he's a really cool person from what I understand, which is cool. The one thing about it is that it's kind of funny because like this YouTube community, it's really a community, I feel more closer to most of the people who I interact with here than I do in people in real life. But in case you haven't figured out, President Trump was acquitted of an impeachment. My thoughts on that is that I don't know why they tried to impeach him to stop him from coming to trying to vote for in 2024. But I have a feeling that even if he did try to come back again, he would have a very tougher time this time around, because even though he does have a very big fan base, and it looks like some of his fan base is not doing as well as they should be or something. I don't know. But then again, you got to think about it. Supposedly they was teasing his son or his daughter running in 2024. Who knows? But from what I understand, there's a lot of people thinking about putting their hat in 2024. So hopefully we'll see what happens. Personally, trying to impeach him after he's out of office, how can you impeach a president that's not in office? That's the weird part I never understood about that. You basically try them for sedition. You basically arrest them or something like that, but who knows? Also, quick note, the biggest news was Gina Carano was fired from Disney. Some people, a lot of things. I mean, for the last couple of days, I was watching a lot of YouTubers complaining about it, and a lot of people on Twitter complaining about it. Oh, you can't say this, can't say that, can't. Oh, wrong. A lot of people who had conservative leading points said Disney was wrong for firing her. Liberals are saying, or some people say, well, she said some whacked out stuff. I talked about it in my last video, and basically, here's the thing. Any company or organization can hire you and fire you basically at will. Okay? That's the way how things are. That's the way how things are these days. If she feels that she was totally and definitely wrong, there's the court system. One thing is that she reportedly said some really whacked out stuff. True, a lot of people talk about freedom of speech, which everybody has, even I do. But the thing is, you got to be prepared to accept the consequences of that freedom of speech. You got to be accepting of those consequences. So that means, like, for example, even in my job, they have every right to look at my social media and see if I say some whacked out crazy stuff, and then act accordingly. When I was on probation for drunk driving, they monitored our social profiles. They didn't say how much they did, but they did. So I'm like, okay, fine. But my take on this. Here's my take on this. Number one, The Mandalorian is a very popular show. The main character is the Mandalorian. He's the focal point of the show. Not Baby Yoda, not Cara Dune, not Boba Fett, even though Boba Fett has his own show coming out. Now, Gina Carano, the rumors that Disney was working on her own spinoff. Okay, maybe that's the reason why she did the way. And there's some people saying that maybe she did this on purpose, just to get out of Disney's shadow. Maybe because of the fact that working with Ben Shapiro, she could say whatever the hell she wants. I guess until Ben Shapiro will be like, okay, maybe you should calm down a bit. But anyway, who knows? My theory is this. The Mandalorian show is going to be good whether she's there or she's not. Because the show focus is the Mandalorian. Now, here's the problem. Pedro Pascal, if he gets fired, then the show may or may not tank. Who knows? My opinion is this. If she could have came out at any time and said, I'm so very sorry for speaking my opinions, and I know it goes against what Disney wants, but I'm still going to speak my mind. If she did that, fine, no problem. If she said, I'm sorry for my viewpoints, but maybe I shouldn't say my viewpoints a totally different way. Okay, fine, not a problem. But honestly, I talked with Taylor Man-Made today because he asked me a question. And basically, I had to think about it for a second, and the thing is, I don't really care. The bottom line is, I don't really care if Gina Carano goes fired from Disney. I don't care. Why? She's a supporting character in The Mandalorian. There were some episodes where she wasn't in it. And of course, the episodes that she was in it made it more interesting, but she's not the focal point of the show. So they got rid of her. So she's gone. No big deal. Right? Right. All right. So all that gone. And all that stuff is out of the way. Let's get on to what I got this week in the comic book realm. Okay? I went to 2 stores this week. My main store today. My backup store the other day. Wednesday, I believe. Or was it Thursday? I couldn't remember. Okay? This is what I bought. Funny thing is, I come home and I realized that I ran out of bags and I had 2 backboards left and only 2 bags. So I'm like, oh my gosh, how come I forgot about buying them? But that means I gotta buy them sometime this week. Okay, fine. No biggie, right? Right. First thing, let's talk about Future State Wonder Woman #2. I just got Future State Wonder Woman #1, the second printing. Sorry, not the first, but the second printing. And tell you the truth, I kind of like this. This is a variant edition. I love this. Man. Thunderbolts #2. I said, wow, this is cool. Robin Eternal #2. I love the first one when he fell into the Lazarus pit. I finally managed to read that, so I can't wait to read this. On top of my other stack. Sword #3. I read the first 2 yesterday. So far, it seems like a very interesting story, so that's kind of cool. Future State, The Dark Detective, Part 3. Just read the #2. I didn't read the #1 yet. I read #2. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Face Off. So this is the one. Oh, this is the variant cover. This is supposed to be when Tim Fox meet Bruce Wayne. Whether or not, I have no idea. I haven't read it yet, so I don't know. And whatever. Now to my own store. Oops, sorry. Actually, tell you the truth, you know what? Before The big find I found at my backup store, but at my store, I don't let me talk about my store. I picked up this one called from Scout Comics called Concrete Jungle. It looks pretty interesting. I saw it. I said, It kind of gives me vibes to like Miami Vice kind of thing. Kind of reminds me of Miami Vice, but with women. Okay, so hope this is a good read. Sometimes I like to, I try to expand my knowledge instead of doing all superhero stuff. Try to do something different. Picked up Space Bastards #2. I was going to read Space Bastards #1 yesterday, but I kind of got delayed. So I'm going to read #2 today. Taskmaster #3. And the funny thing is, Taskmaster has always been one of my favorite villains because of the fact that he can pretty much fight with almost anybody who's not super powered and almost beat them. So it's kind of nice to see him on a different level. Darth Vader #10. That cover right there just says it all. Just says it all to me. And that says, yeah, you know what I mean. Now, what happened was the comic vet. He told me, he said this about this one book, and I was like, man, that's awesome. That's an awesome cover. And he said, man, I was like, wow, I wish I had that cover, man. Then I went to my second backup store, and I'm like, damn, they didn't have Fantastic Four. Forgot it's on my pull list. Joke's on me, right? So here we are. Look at that. That is a nice cover. That's so nice. Looks like you're doing a Hadouken kind of stuff. It's like, raw. It's pretty cool. This is not the variant either, so that's fine. Daredevil #27. And Amazing Spider-Man 59. Okay. All right. So now, my backup store, every now and then, they do have back issues. And sometimes when I look at the back issues, I see what the ones I want. I say, I want to buy a back issue that's less than $20. Now, this back issue kind of bring back some memories for me because I used to have this book. And it revolves a very weird storyline. Okay? And the funny thing is, I wondered how this storyline was done in today's times. And when you see it, you'll understand what I mean. Now, ready? This is a 20-cent comic book. It's not in the best condition. There's a big spine roll in it. But when I saw it, I said, I'll buy this for $10. Amazing Spider-Man 131. The potential marriage between Aunt May and Dr. Octopus. Now I'll tell you why this is weird. Because back in the day, there was a storyline where Dr. Octopus was staying at Aunt May's boarding house, and they had a relationship. Now, mind you, I think Amazing Spider-Man #4 or 5, when he first meets Dr. Octopus, Spider-Man had the flu, and he fought Doc Ock and lost, and Doc Ock unmasked Spider-Man in front of Aunt May, J. Jonah Jameson, Betty Brant, and a cop. Then all of a sudden, and it was funny, he's like, oh, this kid tricked me. Okay, fine. Then years later, Peter Parker Doc Ock pretty much killed Peter Parker, and they switched bodies, and and Doc Ock became Peter Parker, which caused it the Superior Spider-Man. So it's kind of weird how he used to date his aunt, and he's in Peter's body. That's how I wonder how they I wonder if they did anything about that. So I have not read the Superior Spider-Man story because I wasn't collecting comic books at that time. But the thing is, one time I saw the whole set for like $50, and I said, "I'll pull it next time." And next time I went to this one store, it wasn't there. But anyway, I thought this was kind of a unique thing to do. All right. Now, I gotten some now. Fun thing is, one stack of books that I've been waiting for finally showed up today. It showed up today. Now, if you notice, I've been getting I've been buying some comics lately. Yeah, I've been buying some comics lately. Ordering some special ones lately. And believe me, I know which one I order. I know which ones I ordered because they email, when I order them, they email and say, "Oh, this is your order and it's coming up soon." And it lists everything I ordered. So what's it? 6 books? I believe it's 6 books. Yep, 6 books. So here we go. First, not that one. That goes last, baby. Just slap the tape right off of it. Venom vs. Carnage #1 variant edition. I thought this was a really cool variant. This is not the super special. This is not the super special variant. That's like worth like $150 now. But this is. I thought this looked pretty cool. Of course, Daredevil 26 or 25 second print. I was wondering when this was going to show up. I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is awesome." I didn't realize this was the virgin cover. I didn't realize I ordered the virgin cover. Really? Did I really order the virgin cover of this? Okay. Yes, I sure did. So this is the virgin cover. This is one of my very few virgin covers, which is no header or anything on it. Just there. Of course, another Amazing Spider-Man 55, second print. The third print looks really cool. So that's kind of cool. And I heard they do the man thing the same way. Another copy of this. Oh, I know why. A friend of mine wanted one. That's why I ordered two. Alright. This one's kind of cool. You'll like this. You will like this one. Now, I'm going to tell you something. It's best for me to do it this way. Okay? Now this is Hellions #6 variant edition. Alright? Look at that. Street Fighter style action. Marvel vs. Capcom style action right there. That is sweet. I love that. Because, like, you know, if you play Marvel vs. Capcom, when you do their special moves, they flash screen like this, like that. And of course, 16 hits. Thought that was cool. And the last one, the Amazing Spider-Man 58 variant edition. Street Fighter style, baby. Sorry, not Street Fighter style. Marvel vs. Capcom style, baby. Well, as of right now, that is it of every little thing that I have. I don't have any more comics I ordered, I don't think. I don't remember. I haven't ordered anything recently, let's just put it that way. Um, there's a lot of things I'm trying to do. Now, what happened is there's a special project I want to do. There's a special project that I want to do, a special video I want to do pretty soon. And I'm just going to test it out. And if I get more, depending upon how many views I get from that video, will determine the next time I'm going to do something like that. Now, like for example, when I did the music response video and how I felt about it, I didn't realize how popular that was going to be. When I saw some of them, it had one of them. I think it was it the Beastie Boys? Had like 150 views. I'm like, what? I'm like, whoa. Michael Jackson had like over 150 views. I'm like, really now? And the funny thing is, a lot of people look up and say, well, Art, don't you listen to metal? If you listen to metal, why are you doing music reviews of things that's not metal? Because I don't want to do that to you guys. Yet, at least. But anyway. I want to say thank you for those. So, because there was a big response. Now, the thing is, last time I saw it, it had like 150 view. Hold on a second. We'll figure that out now. What? Whoa. Seriously. Depeche Mode just can't get enough song reaction was like 127 views. Okay. I'm like, okay. That's surprising because they're a very lesser known band. Even though Taylor Made Man said they're the greatest band in the whole world, but hey, that's fine. Well, this one, they got 34 views. I understand that one. That's fine because it's so obscure. The Run DMC only had like 59 views. Which, I mean, hip-hop people don't understand that kind of stuff from back in the day. Which I understand. No big deal. Not a problem. But the Beastie Boys, 532 views? $500 views. Wow. That's amazing. I never expected it. I expected like 50. I never expected that at all. So for that, I humbly say thank you very much. Wow. So that means that these next music reviews, I gotta up the. Man, that bar is set way too high now. Man, I don't know how I'm gonna fix that one. But then again, after like 20-something years worth of songs, I could pull up almost anything. But I'll be doing that very, very soon. Wow, I'm still shocked with that one. It's Saturday night and I'm shocked as hell. But anyway, with that being said, I want to say thank you very much. I took too much of your time today. Thank you for watching this video. If you like what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. If you think any of these videos, if you think any of these books was really cool, let me know down below. And I will definitely do another video soon. All right. Thank you very much.